what high school was like for you, right? You went to, did you go to like 4 schools or 5 in high school?
Shit, my journey was different, bro. Technically I went to 7.
7 high schools?
But I stopped playing high school basketball in the 7th grade, you know, that prep school, you know? So
you were changing schools to go play basketball, so you had coaches come and get you like, hey, come hoop here, or come hoop there.
So like every school I went to, we like won the championship in that division, kind of like on to the next. I never went to the same school twice.
When you were bouncing around, every time you were bouncing around for whatever reason, what type of relationships were you able to build through that though? Or did you always feel like you were alone, and how did you become Michael Beasley, the basketball star, through all of that?
I learned from an early age, nobody care about you unless you're good at basketball. When I say like an early age, I mean like 4, 5 years old. I remember Shaq getting drafted, my uncle coming home, rest in peace, and he had took my cousin to see him. How the story went, I just remember that's the first person he ever like, Shaq this, Shaq this, Shaq this, da da da. And I was just always big as shit my whole life. So every time anybody meet me, it was always, when you get to the NBA, don't forget about me, don't forget about me, don't forget about me. You know what I'm saying? So from early on, it was just like, play basketball, do what I need, and just go, type shit. But like, my family was more into the other side, more on the street side of life. So I didn't really start playing basketball until I was 9. Played for 1 year, didn't like it. My uncle got locked up. Then I didn't play again until I was 11 with KD. And by the time I was 12, motherfuckers just figured out I was good. They figured out before I was. And we was bouncing around because we was getting evicted every 6 months, living in shelters and shit like that, homeless for, whatever. So like when I turned like 11, 12, I stopped playing with KD. That's when motherfuckers stopped paying attention, right? And at the time, KD was who he is right now from day one. Like, I'm gonna score. My job on the team, I'm gonna get 30 rebounds, I'm gonna pass that motherfucker to KD.
Right.
I don't watch him score that bitch, because at the time, I ain't know shit about basketball. I was more into the street side of life, you know what I'm saying? I got a rap sheet that started in 5th grade, my first time getting locked up and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped playing basketball when I was 11, kinda, because, just street shit, just